Well, hello YouTube. Was hoping to kind of get some videos out, but it's been a busy few weeks, and I'll tell you what's been happening. We kind of had a little holiday trip. We went to Hereford, a beautiful off-grid cabin in a flower meadow for a couple of days, which was stunning, and then travelled down over across country. And we went to the Bug Out Weekender, and the Bug Out Weekender that Leigh from the Bug Out put on, we had an amazing time. It was just a brilliant trip. We had a beautiful little log, kind of pod cabin with a heater in there. Absolutely amazing. Couldn't fault Leigh. Great weekend. Everyone enjoyed it. I didn't see anyone not have a good time. Leigh's got a really well stocked shop there, and we kind of picked up some 24-hour ration packs, and we'll do a video on them. Probably use them just as our food supply in that bag for maybe a 24-hour camp out, and we'll see how we get on with that. I picked up a Spanish one as well, all types of stuff, and it was really good discounts that he does, so you can't fault Leigh at the Bug Out for the generosity, because the weekend was practically a free weekend to use all the facilities. It was lovely to meet up with Paul and Lou, and we spent most of the weekend on and off with them, playing pool and ping pong, and it was just a great weekend. I managed to do a teaching session in the parachute, talking about knife handling and a bit of firelighting, and it was just fun talking about bushcraft stuff, really. And I think it went down quite well. I had some really positive feedback, so it was nice to see people were looking at all different sets of skills there. So it was really kind of a community weekend, but with also a lot of skill sharing involved. I met Tom, the Prepared Pathfinder. I really enjoy his channel, so it was nice to see him, and I managed to get him up lighting some fires next to me, and it was nice. It was just a great weekend, so I can't thank Leigh at the Bug Out enough. We had a great time, thank you. And get home, it's been floods, and now it's storm weather. I've got kind of 4 days back at work before I'm a long weekend off again, and I thought, wow, what to do now? So got the fire pit outside the big workshop. This still needs a bit of work doing, not too much. So I went down, I picked up some bags of kiln dried logs. I've got 4 bags of that now, all stacked away, getting ready for late autumn and winter. And then I've got a load of wood to split up down the wood. So I thought, you know what can I get? I wanted something a bit different. So I went to Screwfix. I've seen this pop up. 40 quid for this set. 40 quid, 39.99. Yeah. You get a small hatchet. It's not too bad. I mean, I've got better, but it's not too bad. It's functional. It's quite nice, 450 gram head on there. All this coating will need to come off, and maybe a bit of boiled linseed oil on it. It'll look all right once it's finished. It comes with a wedge, which is quite nice, metal wedge, which I'm hoping will be all right to use to split up a bit of oak. Got some real solid bits of oak. And then of course just a log splitter. You can keep your small forest axe, boys. This is for the big stuff, and yeah, it's going to be nice tool. I thought for 40 quid, all that, can't go wrong, can you? Or can you? We'll find out when we're in the woods swinging this. It feels all right. Nice head on there. What's the head weight on it? Oh, 2,200 grams. So it's not bad. The profile looks okay as a log splitter. I'm not too sure about the old the wood on there, but that will need stripping off. I put that horrible varnish on there, and I'll just strip that off and give it a clean up. It'll probably end up being chucked in the back of a truck or on a freaking quad bike, left in the woods anyway, for when I'm down at one of our camps. We've got a few camps spread out, so for 40 quid it's not too bad, is it? I've been sat here with this, and I want a bigger winter folding knife, because I don't really always carry a big fixed blade knife with me, even when I'm out just down in my woods. I don't really bother with it. So, but I do like to knock up a few notches and do a few traps and just practice a skill set, like the bow drill fire or whatever it is going to be. I quite enjoy sitting there and carving a figure of 4 dead 4 trap in all types of stuff. I don't leave them set because they're illegal in this country to use primitive traps, but it's nice just to sit there and, you know what I'm saying, whittle by the campfire. So I've been using the Benchmade Griptilian. I've put a low profile clip on there. The clips I hate on Benchmade, these are brilliant, the clip. So I put the low carrying, you know, the low carrying clip. It's just a deep carry pocket clip. I think it just looks better on there. It's not too bad. I've oiled it up. I've reprofiled it a little bit. Benchmade don't know how to sharpen knives. Their grind are shit. So I kind of done it myself. I put a little, you know, changed it, equaled it up a little bit, and then stropped it clean. I sharpened up the back a little tiny bit to make it more of a practical knife, and now it's slicing paper, and you can shave with it. You can do these really tiny delicate curls with it. So I think we got there in the end with it. So I'm going to carry a slightly bigger knife this winter. That's what I'm going to be using. I kind of didn't like it when I first got it. It's kind of growing on me at the minute, so yeah, we'll give that a go. And hopefully I won't have to carry a fixed blade then. That'll be a big enough knife for mostly food prep, foraging and carving. And so we'll try it. I'm not keen on the plastic handle, then I have to sand them down a bit. So yeah, that's about it. I don't know about Benchmade. I mean, they are quite nice, but axis lock, I'm all right with them, but I do realise that the springs can break. So people tell me that the springs break. But, I got spare anyway. I had to replace one on my Osborne. That's the mini Osborne. It's quite a nice knife. I played around with it a little bit, and it just stays here really in the older workshop, and opening boxes and all types of bloody stuff. Little delicate carving is just a knock around knife, but about 190 quid, so it should be kept in the safe really. So yeah, that's it. That's my little update. Hope you're all doing well. Once again, thanks to Leigh at the Bug8 for a fantastic weekend. I'm going to go and start stripping off, varnish off these bloody handles, and then I'll be getting ready to go work. So hope you're having a nice week. Wrap up warm. I think it's going to be wet, and I will see you out in the field at some point, because I've got a lot of work to do out there. I'll speak to you on the next one. Stay sharp.